The 3rd Mountain Infantry Division was a mountain infantry division of the Italian Army during World War II. Mountain divisions are not to be confused with the Alpini, specialized mountain troops. The mountain divisions had pack horse artillery instead of the usual ToW type. The Ravenna Division was mobilized for war in October 1939 in Alessandria. Action. They were part of the Italian Third Corps, 1st Army during the Italian invasion of France. It reached the village of Fontane by the 24th of June 1940. In April 1941, the Ravenna Division was transferred to Yugoslavian border to co-Britain Naso Sea. They took part in the invasion of Yugoslavia as part of the Italian 11th Corps. It performed the mop-up duty in city of Skopje Loka from the 14th of April 1941 until the 17th of April 1941, before handing it over to German forces. Also, mop-up operations were performed near Mirna village. The Ravenna Division was transferred to Puka in early May 1941 and then to Alessandria, where it remained until 1942. The division was one of the 12 divisions that served on the Eastern Front as part of the Italian Army in Russia. First, it was assigned positions at rear area of 35th Corps, near Lozova. At middle July 1942, Ravenna has arrived to Donetsk. The 25th of July 1942 it arrived to Luhansk. In August 1942, the Ravenna Division took defensive positions at Don River between Verny Mayman and Bogucha. On these positions, Ravenna has beat off the Soviet assault from the 20th of August until the 1st of September 1942, recovering all initially lost positions. Extending to north, the Ravenna Division has repelled another assault by Russian forces on Solonitz, south of Voronezh, at the 11th of September 1942. By mid-November 1942, German intelligence had spotted the massing of the tanks of the Russian 5th Tank Army across the Don River. Yet a German officer attached to the Kosaria wrote that the morale of the division and neighboring Ravenna was confident considering all the difficulties. At the 11th of December 1942, the Russian forces have started a new offense. Under intense pressure, some subunits of Ravenna Division near Verny Mayman have surrendered, piercing the Axis front line. By the 17th of December 1942, the Soviet forces have reached Chertkovo on the far rear of Axis forces, resulting in success of Operation Little Satin. The Red Army's offensive operation, which consisted of a pincer movement which threatened to cut off the forces attempting to reach Stalingrad. The 1st Guards Army and the 3rd Guards Army attacked from the north, encircling 130,000 soldiers of the Italian 8th Army on the Don and advancing to Milerovo. By that time, the bulk of Ravenna Division forces was back to Luhansk. Nearby, the severely outnumbered Kosaria divisions have resisted all attempts of Soviet 63rd Army to penetrate the lines from the 11th of December 1942 until 19 December 1942, winning praise from the Germans, but eventually had to retreat after German reinforcements turned up late. The German 298th Division, located between the Ravenna and Pasubio divisions, retreated without authorization, as well as the German liaison officers attached to the Italian 29th Corps headquarters, completely abandoning the fight and leaving the Italians alone to contain the Soviet attacks. The Italian defense continued north of Luhansk at Donets River in Veselaya Gora, Stansaya Lugansk area from the 22nd of December 1942 until the 30th of December 1942. Elements of Ravenna Division were also separated at Chertkovo, where it fought along with other German and Italian units until the 23rd of December 1942. Its surrounded detachment reached back to the front line by 15 January 1943, and escaped encirclement to the village of Belovosk north of Luhansk 17 January 1943. For the 1st of January until the 6th of January 1943, the bulk of Ravenna Division was defending west bank of Donets River, now subordinated to German Army Corps. The Ravenna Division was effectively shattered the 24th of December 1942. Then multiple breaks were developed in its combat formations, and remnants have fled to the south, reaching the Rovenki area from the 27th of December until the 29th of December 1942. The remnants of Ravenna Division were back to Tuscany province of Italy in April 1943. It performed the role of the mobile reserve of the Italian Second Corps. The division was reforming when Italy surrendered on the 8th of September 1943. It then surrendered to the Germans. Commander Eduardo Nebbia. Order of battle: 37. Infantry Regiment 38. Infantry Regiment 121. Artillery Regiment 7. Mixed Carabinieri Section 8. Motorized Carabinieri Section 3. Mortar Battalion 3. Anti-Tank Company 154. Anti-Tank Company 51. Flak Company 303. Flak Company 71. Anti-Tank Battery 3. Engineer Battalion 18. Medical Section 7. Supply Company 3. Transportation Section 3. Transportation Unit 53. Field Post Office